lawful wedded husband.
To be my...
Barbertine. Not Barbertine's heart. With a tramp like you?
Well, I know it hurts being third rate, but aren't you accustomed to it yet?
Oh, Robin, I see you.
I discharged myself the slut of Springfield!
Son of a bitch in heat. I found out myself what love is all about.
Hey everybody, it's me, Nikki. Well, it's messy down there to the GHY because Rick has called Christina back to the stand and is basically claiming you killed your daughter, you did it on purpose, you don't give a damn about her, you're volatile, you're this, you're that. And it's just like, once again, you are showing just how much you hate your brother, and by the way, you hate your niece and feel like nobody like Alexis should not give a damn about any of her children except for Molly. And everybody's watching on this, you badger her. And it's just like, yes, Molly, you were right. Christina is never going to forgive herself for what happened if Ava goes free. But unfortunately, in the situation, I hate to have to agree with Rick, but if Ava was gonna go down for something, she should have went down for killing Connie or messing with Morgan's medication or the role she played in helping Nell try to drive Carly crazy and put her in that damn the hospital, the loony bin. She should have went down for a lot of those things, not the accident that caused the death of I'm sorry, but Irene is an ugly ass name. It is. But not the death of the baby. It was an accident. Granted, had Ava just said and left the bag where it was and not changed her story multiple times, this wouldn't have been an issue. We're also not going to forget Ava tampering with Sonny's medication after it had already been tampered with. He was already trusting her and she knew why, but had she not dropped that medication down to absolute zero to, get what she wanted, we wouldn't be in these situations now. Truly. This wouldn't be where we at. Sonny wouldn't have tried to jump his ass off the roof. We wouldn't be having these issues. It's just like nobody gives a good goddamn. But okay. Rick up there badgering her and she's just like breaking down. He don't give a damn about nobody. Alexis stands up like, quit, stop doing this. And the judge is like, you not a part of this case. You keep on talking, I'm gonna have you arrested. So Sonny has to walk her out. And Molly takes the stand. Natalia takes the stand. Natalia lies and it's like, listen, with that accident, it was my fault. Christina was okay. Molly was like, she said she would get her to drop the subpoena, but I didn't think she would go over there. So it's just like, who gonna win, who gonna lose? At this point, I'm really thinking it's gonna go in Ava's favor. And Ava goes up there and she's like, listen, it was a complete accident. She thought she was gonna do what she needed to do to protect her family, and I thought I was doing what I needed to do to protect mine. I would never wish this on anyone. It was a complete accident. I lost my own daughter, so I don't wish this on anybody. So at this point, the prosecutor is like, Ava was pissed off at Christina and pushed her through the window, and this is how it happened. Rick is still saying it was a bad accident. And at the end of the day, Rick, you're going to find yourself possibly losing your daughter with your actions. Because at the end of the day, Christina wouldn't have been in that hotel room had she not been subpoenaed. She would have actually kept herself at home. But she was subpoenaed by Ava. Because Ava did not care that Christina was pregnant, and Scott did not care that Christina was pregnant, and they did not care if it would have drove her into early labor if something would have happened to that baby. They were going to get her on that stand and cause her to have a breakdown. So at the end of the day, it's not good on either side. It's terrible, honestly. It's terrible that one side decided, oh, well, we're going to leverage this pregnant woman in order to get what we wanted, and the other side shouldn't, big belly pregnant at all, shouldn't have went to that hotel room. It's awful, no matter the way you look at it. Lulu then got out of Cody's car. Cody picked her up. Cody didn't recognize her. She gets dropped off at her old house, which is where Maxie, Spinelli, and the kids is living. She knows where the hideaway key is, and Sasha's taking a pregnancy test. Sasha's pregnant. If you didn't know, now you know. And now we got to figure out if she's going to tell Maxie who the baby daddy is. Okay? We're going to see what happens there. But little baby James got his cookies. He's trying to have his cookies and milk. He's trying to have a good old time. In comes Lulu, and she's like, what you doing in my house? She was like, what are you doing in my house? I live here. No, you don't. I live here. This is my house. I don't know you. I don't know you. So he says, Mom, stranger danger. And Sasha and Maxie come out with some baseball bats, and she's like, James, you sitting up here eating cookies crying wolf, what is you doing? Nah, baby, what are you doing? And he was like, somebody was here. And Spinelli comes home, and she's like, James, you about to get in trouble. He was like, I'm telling the truth. Somebody was here. Why I got to lie? What I got to lie for, mama? What I got to lie for? So Spinelli comes, and there's like cameras outside. So they see like the woman, but they don't see her face. So James is like, we calling the police? Because I was right. We calling the police? Let's call the police. Okay, is Grandpa Matt coming? Let's call the police. So James is flipping through the photo album, and he was like, this was the lady, her right here. It's Lulu. And Spinelli and Maxie are looking like, what? Yes. Also, Lucky didn't have to tell the people at Turner Woods. I don't know what the hell y'all thought was going on. I don't know who the hell, y'all thought y'all was letting Cyrus come up in here and do whatever he wanted to do. I don't know who told him he had permission to act on the family, but he don't. And we is calling the police. And we might end up suing y'all raggedy asses. And I was like, you know what? Let's sue. So him and Elizabeth, because him and Elizabeth are talking about the fact that they're trying to get Elizabeth for, unaliving Sam, but Elizabeth didn't do anything. So now we need to figure out who did it. So after they find out what Cyrus had been doing, they roll up on Cyrus. And Lucky is letting him have it. But then Cyrus pull up, he's like, you need to stop worrying about family. If you want to worry about family, you need to worry about your child and spend some time with your child before you really get into this family stuff. And it's like, ooh, listen, Cyrus, you think you know, but you don't know. You don't know Luke's son like we know Luke's son. You better stop fooling with that man. Because he go look crazy, he get a little dumb, and he go mad day on everybody. It is not the time to be messing with Lucky. Not this time. So they were like, they need to figure out, because Lulu's gone, and who moved her? She was in a coma. What's going on? So Turner Woods ends up sending him a video, and it's of the security cameras. It is Lulu pulling the fire alarm, getting that bag, getting them clothes, and getting the hell up out of Dodge. So they're like, okay, we need to go talk to Laura. We need to tell her what's going on. Now Lulu rolls up down to the Quartermains, and at this point in time, Brooklyn and Chase are trying to make a baby. I'm sorry, but I don't know what's going on. I don't know if the actress who plays Brooklyn is, really not into showing skin. I don't know what's happening, but the fact that Brooklyn and Chase just got done bumping and grinding and making love, and she's in a turtleneck and a robe, and he's shirtless and heaving. I don't know what's going on. I don't, but what is happening here? And she's always in the matronly clothes. I'm not saying she can't dress conservative, but it just like, it's giving old maiden shoes. That's what I'll say. So Lois and Olivia are just so happy for Gio because he's going to be playing the national anthem at the football. I think it's the football game. I forgot if it's a football game. It's something with Port Charles University. So they're just so happy for him, and he's outside practicing. That's when Lulu rolled up to the Quartermains, and she was like, what's going on? Who are you? And they're talking, and she finds out Lois has moved into the Quartermains, and she thought she was in Bensonhurst, and she's confused about everything. And she was like, listen, I done had stranger danger be called on me once already. I don't want to do this again. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave. That's what I'm gonna do. She was like, I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna just, I'm gonna head on out. I'm gonna get my stuff and I'm gonna go. So she ends up going around the entire property, and she walks in through the front door, and she's looking around. Now, let's be clear on something. The last time Lulu was awake, the Quartermain mansion looked a little different because they had the Quartermain mansion has been renovated. So, and she hadn't been there in a while. So she's looking around, and she makes it to the living room, because the living room is always going to be like off to the side. She gets in there, and she stops, and teenager Rocco says, hi, like not even hi mom, like mom, it's you. So yes, your son's a teenager. Maxie and Spinelli living in your house, but little baby James has grown up. She doesn't know about baby Lou. Lucky is back. Sam's passed away. So many things have changed. Oh my God, this is about to get crazy. But with that being said, I wonder who is going to, if it's going to be guilty or not guilty. that's a thing. I also wonder what Lulu is gonna do and what that's gonna look like. But we'll see on Monday for them soaps to see what's gonna happen. With that being said, that was it. That was all. I don't have no more to give y'all. I love everybody. Hit those links in the description box down below. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn your post notifications on and share me with your people. And I'll see y'all later. Bye.